guys, my name is Kia Tatiana. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're old and you're returning back to my channel, I thank you so much for doing so. Today I'm going to be doing the acne journey story, which is something that I hesitated on doing for a very long time. Just simply because acne that was on my face and my journey with that was something that I was very uncomfortable with for a very long time. And now that I am getting through it and I understood that, you know, the acne, things that are on my face does not define who I am as a person and my character, then I had nothing to worry about. So I kind of feel like I'm ready to express myself, because I know that a lot of people watching, a lot of people suffer with these things and go through the same exact things that I was going through. You guys enjoy and keep watching. So I'm gonna go back all the way on to where it first started, when I first discovered I had cystic acne. Like small pimples, the small severe pimples that everyone usually gets, the whiteheads, the blackheads throughout high school and such. And I realized that as I was growing older, my skin was kind of not agreeing with certain things that I was using on my skin. So I knew, like, now I had to create a skincare routine. I'm not gonna lie, when I was in high school, I didn't have a specific skincare routine, something I go to. It's something that I already knew that I was gonna do. I tried Proactive at a point in time. It worked for the little small pimples, and then after I thought that my skin maybe it went well with it, and it took it so well that after a while the Proactive wasn't really working for me anymore. So I quit using that, and then I was using over-the-counter things that I'll find at drugstores and such period of time. And when I went to, I would say up until like 2016, okay, so like 2016 or 2017, okay, I'll say 2017, which was last year, I started getting cystic acne. It happened right after I will like wear makeup all the time, kind of like a makeup fiend. I was wearing makeup every single day, and I wasn't really cleaning my face to the best of my ability. Maybe I had residue from makeup left on my skin. I don't get facials. I wasn't doing any of those things to help take care of my skin. So I knew that over time that my skin was going to suffer from last year. I started getting huge, I'm going to leave photos all around for you guys to see. I started getting like bumps here, like on my jawline. That's where I usually always get acne, is on my jawline and my cheek area. And sometimes on my forehead, but I usually only get on my forehead if I had hair touching my face. So if my hair wasn't touching my face, my forehead, I would never get pimples on my forehead. I would usually just get it on my jawline and my cheek area, and then I'll get whiteheads on my nose. So I was getting a lot of that on my jawline, to the point where I was trying every single remedy that I could possibly find. I was going on Google and I was typing in home remedies I could try. I was making the sugar scrubs. I was making it from home to put on my face. I was going to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist would recommend me like benzoyl peroxide. And benzoyl peroxide is basically like this. Irritated my skin. It kind of made it red and swollen after a while. It wasn't something that, you know, I thought that was for me. So I stopped using it. I used it for about a week. I stopped using ages of puberty still or whatever. So that was that. I was doing wrong. And when I got under control of the pimples, when I started drinking more water, I never was a juice and soda type of person. I really like water, and I know the benefits of drinking water all the time, so I kind of stuck with water all the time. So I was drinking water more. I realized the pimples were like fading when it wanted to, and yeah, so I got it a little bit under control. But then I started getting like those heat rashes kind of bumps. In one area will be one clump of just 1,000 pimples together, and then clear all over, and then another patch of just pimples all together. So birthday, I only had like one pimple or something, was like on my cheek, and my birthday is January 2nd. I only had about like one pimple. This year is when I got cystic acne, and I did not know what that was. I did not know it was possible. I didn't know that you can have underhead pimples that you cannot pop. It's underneath my skin, and it was just enlarging all over. So I was getting a bunch of those all over my face, my forehead, my cheeks, especially my cheeks was like attacked with them, and it was just so overwhelming. So I tried the Indian hemp clay, and the worst thing you can do for cystic acne, which I know now, is do any type of clay mask, especially Indian hemp clay. You could kind of see on my cheek area, all here is where pimples were. I just got this from the dentist yesterday. They were touching my face, but all here was filled with pimples, and all here as well, and my forehead kind of like gone away a little bit. I think it's no harm because I've always had pimples and stuff, so I didn't really care that much. I was never the type of person like, oh my gosh, like people's gonna talk about my pimples when I go outside, until it really started happening to me. Everywhere I go, like, I will get a dermatologist telling me what I should and should not be doing. I'll be randomly on the train and someone would just say, oh, you should try this for your skin, you should try that. Or sometimes I would see like old family and friends, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, like, what happened to your skin? Like, what are you doing? Definitely sit there and, you know, try to pick at my skin, something that I already knew, because I looked in the mirror and I know what's going on with my skin, and it was really no control. Like, I was trying my best to take care of it. I was actually eating very healthy at a point in time. I cut out fast food. I thought maybe it's fast food, I need to leave that alone, so I started leaving that alone. Drinking more water. Overwhelming, because I felt like at this point, like, nothing is working. So it was completely booked, so I'll usually only see her every 3 months, or no, not even every 3 months, like every 4 months or so. And every time I went there, she told me to keep doing what I'm doing. It's gonna keep clearing by itself over time. Bullshit, that should never happen. It never cleared over time by itself. It actually was getting worse over time. I was watching TV and I seen the commercial for different gel, and I actually have it right here. It's a small little tube. This is how it looks. This is my second one since I've been using it. I saw a commercial for that, and it's an acne over-the-counter treatment. At first it was an over-the-counter treatment, then they started selling it in pharmacies and stuff like that, so now anyone can buy it. So I heard about it and I decided I wanted to try it, because why not? Like, I tried everything else and nothing honestly was working. I tried oil free. I stopped wearing makeup because when I put makeup over my acne skin, it looked even worse. Different gel, and my aunt recommended me to use the fresh aloe vera plant. So I bought the fresh aloe vera plant, which is $1 for it, and she told me to scrape it out and, you know, put it over my face as a mask once a week. Thing that I use when I go outside as a moisturizer. And at home overnight, I would leave the aloe. I scrape the aloe, put it in a bowl, and squeeze like a couple drops of lemon, because lemon is always good for your skin. And I always love the lemon trick on my skin. Whenever I put lemon mask or regular plain lemon on my skin, it sometimes usually cleared it up overnight. So I said, why not? So I squeezed a lemon in there. It's all natural anyways. And I will put these masks over my face every single night. Not once a week. I was doing the aloe mask every single night because I was desperate for clear skin, because obviously it was affecting with my career. Was causing me not to book any jobs and be out there, and I felt like, you know, it's kind of holding me back. About, I want to say May of this year, May 2018, I've been doing it, and ever since then, like, my skin has changed tremendously, and I honestly forgot how it looked to have clear skin. So over time, every time I look in the mirror and stuff, I just feel so lucky, because looking back at my photos of how my skin used to be, it was just really horrible, and I tried my best to be happy about the way my skin was, because I knew I had no control over it. And one day it would clear up because it would not last forever. Be afraid to look in the mirror, guys. And I didn't want to take pictures. I was not taking photos. If it wasn't for a photo shoot, I was not taking photos. And even sometimes I would get told by photographers that they're not going to edit my photos because it's too hard to edit because all the pimples on my face. I have too much acne. And then I was getting declined for shoots because my skin was just not cooperating. They were telling me to come back when my skin clears up and stuff. Till I met Different Gel, which is, this is not a sponsored video. Different Gel really saved my life. Anytime I have a pimple, I put it could be used as a spot treatment. I think it's supposed to be used as a spot treatment, but I don't use it as spot treatment. I put it all over my face because I never know where my pimples are going to come on my face. So I'm not going to put it in one spot and then another pimple come here or here or here or whatever. So I'll put it all over my skin. And when I have an open pimple, I put it right there. It dries up immediately. It crusts and then it just peels right off, and then your skin, you have no pimple right after that. So I really love the stuff. And if you have acne that's severe, cystic, I recommend you to try this. It's the GOAT. This is what you need in your life. I googled the benefits of aloe vera, and aloe vera contains two hormones, auxin and gibberellins. These two hormones provide wound healing and anti-inflammatory properties that reduce skin inflammation. So I'm going to pause right there. I was told that I had anti-inflammatory skin based off from my hormones, so I had acne from my hormones, and the best thing that I could have been using was aloe vera because those are the properties that take care of inflamed skin and hormone acne, or anywhere. Like I use it on my arms as well. It is used to effectively heal chronic skin problems such as psoriasis, acne, and eczema. Guys, that's something that you guys should try if you suffer from the same thing. And yeah, tell me how it goes in the comments. Like, leave your opinions and your results on how it worked for you down below. And I'll be so glad to read it because I know how you feel. If you're going through it, I definitely know how you feel. And one piece of advice that I want to give to anybody that's suffering from acne prone skin like I was, honestly, don't let it get to you. The more you stress, the more pimples you're gonna get, and it's easier said than done. Trust me, it's easier said than done. People will tell me that the same way I was getting told. So the more you stress about it, the more it's gonna arise. But it's like, how can you not stress about it if it's all on your face? You're gonna see it. Everybody's gonna see it. It's hard not to stress. I get it. But that is the worst thing you can do when you have inflamed skin or acne, chronic skin. The ingredients that contain fragrance, stay away from anything that possibly have ingredients in it that does not take care of acne. By my dermatologist, she told me to use things, read ingredients and products that has adapalene 0.1% and salicylic acid. Those two ingredients are very good for acne, and if those are not the main active ingredients inside of, when you read whatever it is that you're buying and it's this active ingredient, it should say either adapalene 0.1% or salicylic acid, which is the two main ingredients that take care of acne prone skincare. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't know much about skincare. I've been doing what's best for me, and I've been trying to keep myself happy while doing it. And I just wanted to come out here and share my story because I know people have been following me on social media, and they've been seeing my journey. Like, I've been posting my journey of my skin, and it was something that I was very uncomfortable with for a very long time. I did not want to post selfies or anything without makeup, or even when I did post things without makeup, I would make sure that I would blur out the pimples and stuff. And I just want to say to you guys, make sure that you're happy at all times. Yes, that acne is something that's temporary. It is very temporary, and it's not going to last forever. And I just want to say that you are still beautiful regardless of what's on the outside. It goes by what's on the inside. And as long as you're a good person inside, Don't worry about your outside features, because appearance never really matters, even though we grasp to understand that appearance is a main factor of who somebody is, when in all honesty someone could be the most beautiful person, and then when they speak, it's like their soul is just, it's not what it is. And I don't want to be chatting on here honestly, but yeah, love yourself. Love yourself. You have to love yourself. Acne does not last forever, regardless of what's your physical attributes. If you don't love yourself, no one else is gonna love you if you don't love you. And it definitely shows. Have confidence at all times. Everyone goes through acne stages, or puberty, or hormonal stages in their lives, and even if you didn't, you are the lucky ones that didn't get to suffer through these things. But it's no, you're not better than anyone for not having it, and you're not less than someone for having it. And that's something that I really had to learn. I always wanted to know why I had to have the most acne out of everyone that I knew. My family, my friends, like I was always the one with the skin that was so affected by it, and it got so annoying that I had so many people always trying to tell me what to do with my skin, when I tried everything and I know everything doesn't work for me. And I know some things may work for someone and it may not work for me. Just like I'm sharing this, it probably won't work for you, or it probably will work for you. But it gets annoying when you hear the same things constantly, or you hear things from people that it kind of like messes up with your self-esteem. And I think during this journey of having acne, it helped me to love myself way more. It helped me to accept the flaws. It helped me to understand that it's not always going to be pretty. Things are not always going to be pretty. I'm not always going to look glammed up. I'm not always going to be good looking. I'm not always, I shouldn't expect to always be good looking, because I am human and things happen to humans. You never know like what is going to happen to your skin or your face or anything. So you just got to be grateful for just being here, and for being able to still be the best person that you can be. And regardless of how things may look at a certain point in time, as long as you keep your eyes open and your heart warm and stay focused, and not really care about what people got to say about you, you would never have any troubles or worries at all. Like, that's it. You just wouldn't have that. Self-confidence is key. I often praise a lot of people with clear skin, and we think that clear skin is the best skin, which is, who wouldn't want clear skin? But then it's just like, we can't control, we don't have any control over our skin not being clear. There was plenty of times that I go on Instagram and I would just feel so discouraged. I would want to take a selfie, like someone that I seen on Instagram, and then when I do it, it's just like, damn, like I feel ugly because I have all these shits on my face. And that's the worst thing that you could do, is compare yourself to someone else, because it's not going to make the situation any better. It's only going to make your self-esteem feel, you not compare yourself, just do you for yourself. It's going to work out. Yeah, it's just going to work out. And I think I kind of said everything that I had to say. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my acne skincare journey. I don't really know much about skincare, as I said before. I can only give you and say as much as I know, and try what's best for you. You won't know if something will work for you until you try, so try it out. If you do have acne, I do recommend you try a different gel. You can never go wrong with plant-based products. Plants, you can't go wrong with that. It's all natural, it's straight from the earth. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my acne skincare journey story, and if you want more of these journey stories, feel free to comment below and let me know what you would like to see. And I think that in my next video I'm going to be doing my natural hair care journey from when I first did the big chop to now. So let me know what you guys think, and I thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I'm trying to be more consistent back on YouTube. YouTube is something that I've been wanting to do for so long, but I always lose motivation, and I had lost the most motivation when I got acne on my skin. I never wanted to record videos, which is something that I should have still been recording my journey about my physical appearances. And I'm moving on with life, and I'm ready to start this chapter of YouTube again. And I hope you guys follow me on my journey, and I'll be so grateful if you guys hit that subscribe button and like, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.